You just said it. Wow. I mean, what can you even say?
This is just great. This is great for everybody. Our kids, our staff. I mean, our assistant coaches are tremendous. We didn't even have Mike Arone all week. He's offensive assistant to me, and he's a defensive backs coach. And I was concerned they had a family trip planned, and he got back, and maybe he was the spark that we needed to get things going. And just an unbelievable, really an unbelievable second half for us to be able to do what we did, and then keep them out of the end zone, except for one, bad push off on their last touchdown. But I'm not going to complain too much about it now because we got the win. So.
Aside from the two big plays, your defense tonight was just tremendous for the second straight week.
They were. And, I mean, you're talking about an offense that can do a lot of things. They can run jet with their athletes. They can run option with their quarterback and Andrews. They can throw long. They can throw short. I mean, we did what we had to do. I mean, we'll look at the tape, but, apparently we cut off enough things that they want to do to keep them at bay.
Nick Schmidt's interception in the end zone was just huge. It killed that drive, took some of their momentum away.
Okay, hug real quick.
This guy got it started in the second half with that tremendous run.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
How huge was that?
Real huge. They picked on him after that first one. I thought he was in decent position on their first touchdown, but he kind of got twisted around. Their kid made a great catch, and Nick is just a wonderful kid from a wonderful family. He's going to come back and give you everything he has. To make that play down there in the corner of the end zone with, the guy, they were both going up for it, tremendous. And then the stop down here, Sunday tackles Andrews on a flare pass down inside the 5. I thought he was gone. If we don't make that effort and get to him, they score right there. So it's just so many plays. Everybody, again, like last week, everybody just doing their part.
And what can you say about their flat-out just want to win? I mean, they just don't stop.
Well, it was the headline from last week, the will of the Wildcats, and one of our assistant coaches said that's the thing that impresses him the most is, their will to want to get the job done. We had some hiccups. We had guys lose their poise a little bit. They lost their poise. It was, there was too many flags, and, it's an emotional game. It's a state semifinal game, and, that sort of thing, and I thought both teams made mistakes in that regard. But once we settled down in the second half and got some momentum, our kids handled themselves a lot better.
And the offensive line for the second straight week, maybe even more than that, but being able to wear down a bigger defensive front is obviously huge for you guys.
The pressure that they were bringing up the gut with 5 down D linemen and then just bringing linebackers nearly every play, I give our kids so much credit for being able to withstand that pressure. We did get up inside a few times. I think Boss's touchdown was one of our favorite plays right up in the middle. But otherwise, it was off tackle or sweeps or counters. And I don't know. I mean, there's so many other things we worked on, but when it came down to it, we just wanted to kind of hold them off, close the gaps, and just try to let our guys get a push and let our backs do their thing.
And there were times that he didn't even have time to throw the ball. I know everybody's worried about them with the passing game, but there were times he wasn't even able to throw the ball. So what was the game plan on that?
Well, we had to throw. We put ourselves in position a couple times with penalties to be 2nd and 20, 3rd and 18, and we can't do that. I thought a couple times the pocket was there, but he ran out of the pocket looking for somebody. He really only made one bad decision, and that was rolling to his left on the interception down inside the 10. But you know what? If you're going to throw a pick, that's the place to do it. But he made a couple other good decisions. I don't know if we had a completion or not tonight. Oh, well, we did.
Screen pass for sure.
A screen pass, and then we hit Hill down inside before our one touchdown. Yeah, but he made some good decisions. I mean, again, he's a freshman, and that's a team that was loaded with people coming back from last year.
Can you put into words the excitement, or would you ever think that you guys would be the first county team to go to a state championship game?
No, I don't want to discredit our kids and our program, but I really, it's kind of unexpected. It would have been at the beginning of the year, but we're trying to ride the wave of some momentum here. Again, we're going to be playing a really good Gazette team. I know that. I've read about them. I've admired their program for a long time, but we're going to enjoy this one for a couple days.
It's a shame you guys can't play in Greensburg or something like that.
Yeah, Burdick said Blairsville or somewhere closer in between, maybe Latrobe. They have a nice turf field there, but it is what it is. Everybody's goal is to get to Hershey, so both of us will just take the buses down the turnpike and we'll see what happens.
On Jesse's last touchdown there, his eyes literally got big whenever that hole opened up. What were you thinking on that play?
I thought one of their kids gave up, but then he grabbed his jersey, and I thought, you're grabbing his jersey, you're not going to slow him down from behind. And, he had a rough first half with a few things, but he came back like a man possessed in the second half, and that was basically the one that sealed the deal.
All right, Coach, sounds good.